Hey guys, Tanner and Connor here at Straight 6 Archery. We have a new bow day at Straight 6. We got the Bowtech Carbon One.
Yes, sir. Bowtech's first real carbon bow here. They did have the Zions before, but this is their first flagship carbon. It is including their deadlock cam system, which is just a phenomenal system for tuning. Any of you guys like to tune at home, that's something you're really going to like. Kind of similar to what Elite has going on, but they came out with this first. They also have their clutch performance grips on these guys, which gives you a little bit more adjustment to play with how that grip fits in your hand and really make it more custom to you, which I think is awesome.
You have some other things that are really great about this bow. They put a integrate rest mount on this bow, which is great. They introduced it last year with the CP28, but now on all their flagship bows, they're putting that in there.
Yep.
Also, new limb pockets. These are called the deadlock limb pocket, which the limb locks into the limb pocket and the limb pocket locks into the riser, which makes the tuning and the consistency of this bow really great. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna put this thing through some tests, some speed tests. We'll go over a few specs. It's 30 inches axle to axle, 6 5/8 inch on the brace height. What else do you want to mention, Connor?
That should pretty much be it. These cams feel pretty similar to their SS cams from the Solution SS. Maybe just a little bit more aggressive. So we're hoping to see a little bit better speed out of that, but we'll see what the chrono tests give us, and we'll get right to it.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, we're back here with the chrono test going on for the Bowtech Carbon One here. Got a few different arrow lengths and weights and everything here. We're going to have Tanner scale the bow first. We're going to shoot a couple different ones and see what the chrono's looking like.
Sweet. Here we go. Get this thing scaled. All right, first one 71.9. You can see that. All right, we'll do it one more time just to make sure. All right, 72.3, so we'll just call it 72 pounds. All right.
Perfect.
All right, so we'll rip one through the chrono here.
First arrow weight here is going to be 400 grains. Keep it nice and light just to start out. A lot of guys end up shooting at that just starting out, so let's see.
All right, we're at 302. We'll do one more here just to confirm, make sure we're getting the correct one. One more time. .301 that time, so we'll just call it 301.
Perfect. Second arrow here is a 437 grain arrow. So getting up around, that's going to be pretty similar to what a lot of our customers here shoot. Nothing too crazy heavy, but getting in a little bit more weight in there.
Yeah, very
here.
typical arrow weight. All right, 288 that time. We'll do one more. Duplicate, so we're at 288 again.
Perfect. Final arrow here is a 488 grain arrow. This is going to be for you guys using a little bit more heavy stuff. Not quite up there in the very high FOC sort of a deal, but just a little bit heavier.
Yeah, one thing we forgot to mention, we're at 30 inches, correct? We did not mention that yet. So we're at 30 inches.
And comfort mod, not performance.
.273. All right, one more time. .274. It's right around there. 273, 274. This thing is super smooth for getting those kind of speeds. This SS cam that Connor kind of mentioned earlier was very similar to, a little more aggressive for speeds like that. It's a pretty smooth drawing bow and very comfortable to shoot.
Absolutely.
Yep. So we'll go back over the desk. We'll kind of give some final thoughts on this bow and we'll wrap this thing up.
All right, guys, that's it. We did the chrono test. We got everything wrapped up here, so we just kind of want to go over our final thoughts on the bow here. So, what'd you think, Tanner?
I'm really enjoying it. I got like 15, 20 shots to this bow. I really like it. It's smooth drawing, which I'm really into. That's the type of bow that I usually gravitate towards, are the ones that draw smooth. For a shorter bow, which 30 axle to axle is a shorter bow, I guess you could call it, it's still pretty smooth. Also, Daniel had mentioned earlier that the stringing on this thing for a 30-inch draw length like me is not too bad. It's not too steep. I don't feel like I'm having to dip into it all that much.
Yeah. I'm right there with you on the comfort aspect of it. I don't like a super aggressive bow. This one is not aggressive at all. The draw is really, really nice. You saw we're pulling 72 pounds with a 70-pound limb set. That'll probably go down as the strings stretch out a little bit, but that 72 is super manageable.
Yep.
I love the integrate option for the rest. I think that's sweet. I would really like to get some time behind it with a couple stabilizer systems, maybe a back bar mount, and see how well it can balance out. But I really liked it. The weight of it felt really good. The draw cycle is awesome, and we got some pretty good speeds out of it. We are going to also do some chrono tests on performance at 30 inches. And for you guys at 28 inches, we're going to drop it down to that as well to get a little bit more of a consistent reading. That'll all be down in the description below. We didn't want to do a video because we figured no one wants to sit here for 20 minutes while we shoot the bow 40 times. So we'll get that all knocked out for you and give you a little wrap up there too.
Yeah, so for Bowtech's first carbon bow, man, I think they knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of great features included in this bow, all the normal Bowtech stuff, a few new things, and we're super happy with it. Hope you guys are too. Come down to Straight Six Archery, get one of these in your hands, test it out, shoot it, let us know what you think. Drop us some comments, let us know what we can do better. Anything that you want to hear about this bow that we didn't cover, maybe let us know that too. So, Connor, you got any final thoughts?
That's it, man. I think I covered it.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, guys.